In this section, we are going to understand the text transform property. In general sense, this property is used to transform the text to uppercase, lowercase, a proper capitalized format, etc. So when to use this property, you ask? Well, imagine a scenario where the text inside the element is supposed to be in uppercase or lowercase, but it isn't. So rather than changing that text inside the database, you can directly change those texts using the text transform property in CSS. Using text transform property, you can control the case of any element on the web page. Let us see that. Here you can see that I have defined the heading and paragraph. Now in the H1, I will type text transform. You can see it shows some direct keywords. The capitalized will transform the first letter of each word to uppercase. Lowercase will transform every letter to lowercase. None will load the default text, that is no capitalization. Uppercase will transform every letter to uppercase. The inherit keyword will inherit its parent class value. The initial keyword will apply the initial value, that is the default value, to the element. And when you say unset, the unset keyword is same as inherit. It will reset the property to its inherited value if that value is inherited from its parent element, or sets the initial value if not. So I'll say here capitalize and press enter. Let's check in the browser. So you can see that the heading of the page is capitalized. Now here I want this section of paragraph to be in uppercase, so I will give the span tag here. Now I'll say span here and will type the text transform property, giving the value uppercase. And there you have it. The text in the span tag is now uppercase. Let's change that to lowercase now. Now the text is in lowercase. So this is how you can use the text transform property. It's pretty easy to use. Do remember that the changes that you do on the web page are only applicable within the browser. You are not changing anything on the database side. Now there is one more property that is widely used, and that is font variant property. The font variant property allows the use of small caps. So in the H1, I'm going to say font variant. You can set here normal and small caps. Normal will not change anything to the fonts, that is the text will stay as it is. Let's see. So you can see there is no change in the heading. Let's say small caps now. So this is how it looks. Now the effect will change depending on which font family you are using. So the font variant property does not have many variants, but it can be very handy in certain situations. So experiment on it with different font families. Which font family suits with this property, and you will be good to go.